Hello and welcome to livealittlehigher.com. We're coming to the end of a wonderful month, the month of Tishrei, a month that is filled with awe and with reverence and with trepidation. We even are fearful. And then we jump to a state of joy that is unbound, that has no limits. And we come to the end of this beautiful, beautiful month with the holidays of Shemini Atzeret and Simchas Torah. And to give you a little snap of what these two holidays represent, and the way we close this beautiful month, it's like we say in Colombia, con broche de oro, with a golden brooch. The festival of Shemini Atzeret is explained by the master Rabbi Shneur Salman of Liadi in this way. So once he was giving a discourse on the concept of what is Atzeret, and Atzeret has various meanings. It can mean retention, absorption, and ingathering, and assembly. And he was addressing a whole crowd, and he was explaining what this meant. And suddenly a man came up to him after he finished talking, and he said to him, Rebbe, I'm sorry, I could not understand one word of what you were saying. I couldn't grasp it. It's too Kabbalistic for me, it's too deep. Can you please explain it to me in terms that I can understand what Shemini Atzeret means? So he said to him, why exactly what he said? Shemini Atzeret is the tea essence. He says to make tea, a tea essence, you have to put water to boil, and you have to put all the leaves that you want to for the flavor, mint leaves or bay leaves, or I don't know, whatever, chamomile, whatever tea you want, and you put all the leaves in there, and you let them boil and boil and boil and boil until the water gets the flavor of the leaves, and then you have an essence of the tea. And every time you want tea, you just pour the essence, and you put some hot water, and then you have the tea. This is where in the times you didn't have these tea bags, so this is how they used to make tea. So he says, in this way you have your cup of tea. And he said to him, we trembled before the majesty of God on Rosh Hashanah. We did Teshuvah on Yom Kippur. We rejoiced on Sukkot. Now on Shemini Atzeret, we distill it all into a strong tea essence to supply us throughout the year until the next Rosh Hashanah. So it's like Shemini Atzeret is like the flavor that Hashem wants to instill in you, so you can carry it with you for the rest of the year. And Rashi tells a beautiful parable about this idea of Shemini Atzeret. And he says that there was once a king who invited his children to a beautiful banquet for 7 days. And when it came time for them to go, he said to them, my children, please stay with me one more day. Your parting is difficult for me. So in this parable, the king does not say, our parting is difficult for me. He says, your parting is difficult for me. So Shemini Atzeret is like one more day. The king is saying, please, my children, don't go, stay one more day with me. When you leave me, it's gonna be painful. Why? Because the next day, everybody's back to normal. The kids are back in school. The housewives are again doing their things. People who work are back in their jobs. Life takes on, and we part from Hashem. Hashem will never part from us. A father never parts from his children. He's always there. But the children are not thinking about the father all day. Although Hashem is thinking about us all day, we're not thinking about him all day. I remember a story of a Bahor that came to a yeshiva, and the Bahor asked the Rosh Hashiva that he wanted to call his mom. And the Rosh Hashiva says, why do you want to call your mom? He says, no, I want her to know that I arrived safely. He says, no, she knows you arrived safely. So some days go by, and he says, I want to call my mom. He says, why do you want to call your mom? He says, because I know she's waiting for my phone call. And the Rosh Hashiva says, now you can go and call your mom. Because Hashem is waiting for our phone call. So this is Shemini Atzeret. Hashem is telling us, please don't forget me. Remember me every day. Don't leave me. Remember me every day. Keep doing things for me. And this is the idea of Shemini Atzeret. And then the next night we celebrate Simchas Torah. And Simchas Torah is a culmination of all these wonderful months. And the Torah is the stuff of our lives as Jews. It's the day that we celebrate the Torah. We would think, don't we celebrate the Torah on Shavuot? It's very strange because Shavuot is the festival in which Hashem gave us our Torah. It's the day we recreate the Mount Sinai and God giving the Luchot. And so how do people spend Shavuot? People spend Shavuot learning Torah. This is the way that you keep Shavuot. You learn Torah all night. But Simchas Torah, how do you celebrate Simchas Torah? People go to the synagogue and they wrap themselves with the Torah scrolls and they dance with the Torah scroll. This is the way you celebrate Simchas Torah. It's not with learning Torah, it's with dancing with the Torah. And it's like a rumba. It's a party. And men go around the bima with the hakafots, and they sing and they sing and they sing, and they're moving their feet and they're dancing with the Torah. They're putting the kids on their shoulders. It's a beautiful thing to see. It says it's a segula that you have to move your feet that night, so the parnasa, the abundance, should come down to you. And so Simchas Torah is the day that we really rejoice with our Torah. Is the day in which we become the feet of the Torah. And it's incredible because a Shavuot, it's about scholarship, it's about learning Torah. And Simchas Torah is not about learning Torah, it's about every Jew being connected to the Torah, from the most learned to the less learned, to the one that knows the more, the one that knows the less. They're all together, they're all dancing with the Torah, they're all rejoicing, and at that moment we're all one, as we should be. So I want to wish you a Hag Sameach. The way that you finish the years should be the way that the whole year should be for you. It should be a year of joy, of a lot of simcha, of a lot of dancing. I recommend that you go to a shul on Simchas Torah and partake of the celebrations. It's something that really you carry with you for the rest of the year. And this is the idea of these festivals. So I want to wish you Hag Sameach and live a little higher. Thank you.